Hey everyone, I want to talk about the road to recovery and the biggest roadblock and what can keep us from moving forward, breaking free, and getting healthier. I'll just go back to my Al Anon days. I've touched on this before, but not for a while. When I decided I was going to tackle my role in this whole scheme of things regarding my dad's drinking, I went to Al Anon. And the first thing I probably said was, how can I get my dad to stop drinking? And the leader of the group, thank God for them, brought me back and said, we're here for you, not for your dad. We're basically, Al-Anon helps us to learn how to deal with the addiction of our loved ones in positive, healthy ways, and helps us to set healthy boundaries, basically. And so in Al-Anon, I had to be reminded that I was doing it for myself. I was going to learn something new. I had to be rewired. I had to learn how to say no. And so it did help. Al-Anon saved my life. I'm thankful for it every day. I had a sponsor. I was in it. I went every week. It was wonderful. And so eventually I decided, I had to put things into practice. I had to start implementing what I have learned and saying no. But in every single group, when it comes to addiction, estrangement, etc., you're dealing with people who are choosing to remain stuck. The people that won't let go, that say, well, if my son or daughter gets healthier, if my son or daughter comes back, if they would just reach out, if they just send a happy birthday, if they'd let me see my grandkids. They're waiting for the other person to make the move in order for us to get healthier. And I tell you, it's very, very triggering and very unhealthy to continually open yourself up and to surround yourself with people who are choosing to remain stuck. And for instance, I do not believe we as estranged parents have the right to reach out to our estranged adult sons and daughters, our grandchildren, etc. I would never reach out to my grandchildren because, number one, my grandchildren aren't my children, they're my daughter's children. They are She has the right to do with what she wants with them. Do I think it's abusive? That's on her. That's not on me. So I would never reach out to my grandchildren and say, "Hey, I'm your grandma." I would never excuse me, go knock on the door, introduce myself, or if I saw them out and about, it would probably take a million horses to pull me away from them. And so I tell people, don't reach out. Do not contact if they have not reached out. Just wait for them to contact you. Don't contact them. So there's this woman who reached out to me, someone I knew through the estrangement group, someone who I had thought was like someone like-minded. And she reached out to me recently and said, I found that she had found her granddaughter, who she had held once at birth, on TikTok. This granddaughter is now 12 years old. She's on TikTok. She's I don't know if she's in gymnastics, dance, or whatever, but she's winning awards and things like that. And she says, I'm going to reach out through her TikTok. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. She did not heed my advice. I said, I don't agree with what you're doing. Lo and behold, she removed and blocked me. But then I was sitting there thinking, should I reach out to my grandchildren? Do I have that right? Is it something I should do before I die? And I had to talk to another friend to get me back off that ledge, the ledge where you're going to jump and you're going to take that plunge and you're going to put yourself in a position um, where it's most likely not going to be a good outcome. So I just want to say, if you're on the road to recovery, you have to look forward and you have to be around other like-minded people who are on the same road as you and not those that have taken an opposite direction when you hit that cross in the road. So anyways, I think that is our biggest roadblock, is the other people. The people that choose to get healthier, follow them. The people that choose to stay, you really have to break free from and protect yourself from, because it can be very, very, very damaging. They can cause you to backslide. It's like being a drug addict, and now you're around all healthier people, people that have recovered, but you're choosing to go into an area where you can find those drugs, because you will always find someone to enable bad behavior. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be back.